What heavies our hearts in life is not the big large events, those big large events in our lives that we have time and room to process. When we lose someone, we have time to process it. We're given leave from work, we're given leave from school, we're given a week off. When something other big crises in our lives, things that we categorize as big moments in life that happen, we're given time off. But I've realized, like, yes, that's necessary. But the things that weigh on our hearts and make us resentful, that make us slightly overreact at certain events, are not the big events. Because those are the ones we give ourselves time. No, it's not those ones. It's the events in our lives that we don't give time. Those small little offensive comments that people make. At the back of our heads, we haven't forgiven them. At the back of our head, we're just waiting for that one day when that person just gets on our nerves and everything spills out. Because at the back of our heads, we've been counting for weeks, years, and even months. We remember those things and we count them in our heads silently. We don't give so much recognition to those little misdemeanors that people commit, that frustrate us, that anger us, that constantly just sit at the back of our head. And that one day that person pisses us off. That's when we excuse our mistreatment of that person. I realize that the things that gap us in life are not some of these biggest events. They're the misdemeanors we allow ourselves to accumulate. And then we justify our actions when we treat this person awfully. And this person may not even realize. They may not even recognize. They may not even clock your reality or your interpretation of what they've been doing. I was never a big believer in confronting people straight up at that moment. But now I've realized the way that resentment really just takes away your happiness. It's not even happiness, it's peace. Because you can't just let it go. You're constantly carrying it and you're not standing up for yourself. And it's not even always about standing up for yourself, but every time somebody makes an offensive comment at you or does something that pisses you off, you need to forgive them there and then. Or watch your peace slowly go away. Watch your health slowly deteriorate. Because there'll be one day, have you ever seen a nice person lose their minds? And they just wake up one day the villain. That's how it starts to happen. We must forgive people for the things that they do, the small comments, offensive things, actions that we just remember. If you don't forgive them, there will be a day. And that person is silently taking away your power and your peace. Forgive these people then and there.